Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video, man, what I want to talk about how modern women, black women in particular, run men off constantly through all kinds of ways, through questionable hygiene, through chaotic behaviors, through unpleasant attitudes, through putting on so much makeup that you can't even identify them. So I found a lady here, a black lady who is an elder, who actually has some common sense, man, and she's about to cook, especially near the end of this video, man. So I hope y'all enjoy this thing. Do me a favor, man. Hit that notification bell. Once you do that, select the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it, Jack? Now let's keep going. Let's get it.
I'm Deborah. Today's message has one purpose: to expose destructive cultural patterns, to call women back to responsibility, and to warn men before they attach their lives to chaos. This is where the problem begins. Refinement has been replaced with exaggeration, and I'm going to give you a small example. There used to be a time when you wanted to refine the fact that your lashes were thin, and you would have someone to come and do it properly and insert just a few lashes to fill yours out. Now we have people just plucking on thick lashes that look like horse lashes on their eyes. And that's such an exaggeration. And they want to make you think it's refinement. No. That refinement where you once put a few lashes in there to enhance your own has now become complete exaggeration. Then we have enhancement has turned into masking. Makeup was once used by women to enhance the beauty you already have, not to mask it by putting so much makeup on that a person doesn't even know the shape or the structure of your nose, your lips, or even your skin color.
She is telling the truth, isn't she, gentlemen? I'm gonna tell you something. Most of these women wear so much makeup, man, they look like drag queens now. You know what I'm saying? They getting them the little store. What is it called? Sephora, where all the makeup at, and then they start to shuck and jive and put a whole bunch of makeup on their face, man. Man, they got two faces. They take a shower and wipe one face off, and then you see what you really get. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about women, man. They face don't match the color of their necks and their wrists and their ankles. You know what I'm talking about? She's telling the truth, but she gonna really start cooking at the end. So let's keep going.
And then femininity has turned into performance. Women are just performing just to get the man gripped. And then once you get him, I'm not submitting, I'm not doing this, okay? When appearance interferes with your hygiene, function, and order, that is not beauty, it is disorder on display. And what I'm speaking about is, it's nothing wrong with having a manicure, having your nails long if you want them, wearing acrylics. But my question, and I often wonder, because I know when I used to wear them, they were cumbersome. I would have to put on gloves in order to cook, because it's no way in the world I'm going to be preparing food for my family or cleaning up, and you got crud that even if you clean up under them, it's still unsanitary.
Did you hear that? If you wear long, fake nails, you're dirty, you're filthy. It doesn't matter at all if you try to clean them. There's going to be, as she says, crud underneath them nails. And you know, like I know, most modern women don't cook, so they stay out the kitchen. But the ones that do cook or try to cook, they're not wearing disposable gloves. So all the bacteria that they done picked up throughout the day is being transferred to whatever they touching, to whatever they cooking. Think about that, Jack.
So I'm wondering, how many of you are really, as you know, are you clean? Are you keeping your body clean? Are you keeping under those nails clean?
No.
If they're so long that you can't keep them clean and prevent from transferring bacteria and germs from place to place, because we know we have to do some things hygienically. And if you're doing that without wearing gloves, because if you're doing that and you got real long acrylic nails and you're not wearing gloves, disposable gloves, every time you take yourself to the bathroom, you need to do that.
Nasty motherfucker.
Because there's a cost and the consequences if you want to wear those long nails and still be considered hygienically clean and able to function. And as I said, when your appearance interferes with your hygiene, function, and order, it is no longer beauty. It is disorder on display. Makeup was meant to enhance, not disguise. I have seen women who look totally different when they wash all that makeup off. And the man doesn't even know what you look like, really. So what I'm talking about is the importance that presentation was meant to reflect self-respect. It was meant to reflect your enhancement in beauty, not to confuse a person. And now we got so much disorder. And it's a warning. It's a warning sign. And here's what is being celebrated now. You got women bragging about how many men they've had sex with in a day.
The whole culture, the whore culture, is something that is celebrated among must-have-back helpers in the black community, man. You can't go nowhere without seeing a young black lady trying to dress provocative or lewd or use profanity. You can't go nowhere damn there without seeing at least one woman in yoga pants with her coochie just busting out the front of her pants. And she know in them yoga pants what that look like. You know I'm talking about, them leggings. You know, they know that thing hanging out in front of everybody like that. Why flies all around it? Because it's out in the public and you can smell it. That's the thing. Women don't have no modesty. They don't practice chase no more. All they believe is, I must expose myself in any kind of way. You know why? Because validation is a drug. Attention is a drug to today. Attention is a drug to today's modern day black women. Excuse me for stumbling, but you know what I'm trying to say here, man.
And those are not only women only. We got women thinking it's important to brag about high body counts, to mock modesty to the point that they got everything out, to frame marriage as slavery and prostitution. I heard somebody say that being married is you nothing but a unpaid prostitute. To see somebody frame marriage in such a derogatory manner, and then if you submit, you're considered weak and stupid. And if you choose to be faithful, they dismiss you as being, that's out of date. And they consider this celebration of liberation from what? This is not liberation. This is wounded women redefining standards to justify pain, and then recruiting other women into that same confusion. Pain does not qualify someone to give guidance.
She hit the nail on the head. A lot of women who are instructing other women, especially older women to the younger women, or women who have been through a lot of pain that they have brought upon themselves, self-inflicted traumas, choosing the wrong man, even when there was red flags there, even though people try to advise these women not to go this direction, they chose to go down that path anyway, and now they're hurt. Now they have 3 or 4 bastard children from 3 or 4 previous relationships, and it's hard for them to find a man that's going to take care of those kids in them. Especially men who are productive, especially men who go out there, got a trade, got a skill set, trying to make something out of themselves in life. Now they're mad, they out of shape. They done lost that beautiful, fine physique that they used to have because they done put all that weight from having all them children on there. Don't take care of herself. These women are in pain, so they want everyone else to be in pain. Misery loves company. So these women will tell other women to behave a certain way that is counterproductive. They will instruct women to do things that won't benefit them in the long run. They cause them to focus on the short term, such as go get a career, go get a job, go get a goal like that, so and get your education and stuff. Make sure you're good that way. And then they wait till they 35 or 36 and then they 40s, and they no longer look as young as they was before. They don't have any passion about life like they used to before. Now they want a man to come around and try to take care of that mess. Now they don't have kids. Pain does not qualify you to teach anything to somebody. I mean, don't get it wrong. You can tell somebody, this is how I messed up. I don't want you to go that direction. But that's not what this lady's talking about. Women get hurt and then think that they are prophets and want to go tell everybody the new gospel of being a musty back heifer.
Mothers, this part is non-negotiable. Your daughter does not learn womanhood from the internet first. She learns it from you. What you normalize becomes familiar for her. What you glamorize becomes desirable for her. What you excuse becomes acceptable to her. If chaos is modeled, chaos will be repeated. If disrespect is performed, disrespect is learned. You do not get to separate your personal behavior from your parental impact. Look at what's happening. All you got to do is look around. People are living one thing, putting on these public faces, and they're in the private lives. It's a mess. And this part is to men. I'm giving you a few red flags that you should not ignore. Man, I'm speaking to you now. Stop confusing attraction with your alignment with the woman.
Exactly. Just because she's pretty does not mean that she's going to be good to you. You understand me? Y'all men better honor yourselves and understand your value and your worth anytime you're dealing with a woman. Don't go into this thing that she has all the value. See, when you think a woman is beautiful, when you say shit like, oh, she's beautiful, she's the most beautiful woman I ever seen, right then and there, without you knowing, you putting that woman on a damn pedestal. There's plenty of beautiful women out here. You understand me? But you get mesmerized by a woman's beauty to the point where you look over things. You look past red flags. You see where she's lacking at, but then you tell yourself, hey, I can change that. I can make the situation better. And see, a Mac like me, I'm not interested in trying to change women. I'm only interested in trying to control women. That's the difference between me and you. You understand me? If I control the woman, I don't have to worry about anything. But if I'm trying to change the woman, that means there's things about that woman that's not in alignment with what I want. And now I'm gonna have to put in some work to try to change her and develop her into something that she really doesn't want to be, but she's willing to appear that way to stay with me so she can mooch off my resources and my benefits. I don't want to change a bride. Some of you get a woman and she dressed like a hoe. And then when she get in a relationship with you, you want to dress modestly. No, let a hoe be a hoe. If that's how she gonna dress, let her be that way. Just learn how to compartmentalize. Learn how to put women in certain places in your life. Okay, this woman right here, I'm gonna put in the box of the mustard back heifer hoe. This woman over here, I'm gonna put it in the box of the ladies that I really want to give my time to. That's what you have to do. Stop trying to change women, man. Gentlemen, change yourselves. You understand that? Change yourselves for the better. Only be interested in women that you can control. Never be interested in women that you have to put forth effort to change. You are wasting your time. And then you'll become bitter too, because you'll sit back and say, I can't believe she did this to me. I can't believe she divorced me. I can't believe she left me. I can't believe she wiped me out. She wiped out my account. I can't believe she did this to me after I done this for her. After I did X, Y, and Z for her. I showed her a better way. I showed her a better path. That's because you're trying to change that bitch. You can't change her. Only change yourself for the better. You understand me? Now, I told you this woman gonna start cooking at the end. As you can see, she is. You know what I'm saying? But listen to what I say, man. Never forget. I might say that again in my other videos upcoming. Only focus on the women you can control, man. Don't ever try to change a woman. All right, let's keep going, man.
Before you invite a woman into your life, your home, or your future, pay attention to these non-negotiable warning signs. If that woman has chronic disorder, and when I'm talking about her car is nasty, her house is nasty, her personal space is unclean, and she has questionable hygiene. If she has no discipline, no routine, and no structure, warning sign. If she's openly hostile toward marriage, family, if she is obsessed with attention, validation, and your pocket. If she is sexually open without emotional maturity. And if she is constantly playing the victim with no accountability. Chaos does not become peace through commitment. It multiplies. So I'm saying if she has these qualities, don't commit to her because you are going to have many problems multiplying.
When she says chaos doesn't get better through commitment, it goes back to what I've said earlier. When you think, okay, I see all this chaotic behavior. If I commit to her, again, if I show her that life can be better because she didn't have the opportunities. She didn't have an opportunity to come from a good home. She's from a broken home. She never been around places where you take a woman to a restaurant and she actually has to look down at the menu instead of looking up at the menu. You get what I'm saying? When I say looking up, Pookie taking her ass to Burger King and shit, and she have to look up. You know what I'm saying? You actually taking her to nice places. I'm going to commit to this woman because she has a lack. Remember I told you earlier, when you see a woman's lacking, she has a lack of certain experiences that will make her well-rounded or appreciative of what you're doing. Some women are so lost in dysfunction that if you present functionality to them, they reject it because they are comfortable within that dysfunction. You understand what I mean? You understand me, Jack? I'm telling you the truth. So she's right. Just because you say, I'm going to commit to that woman, I'm going to give her the best that I have to offer, that doesn't mean she's going to change. Just because you treat someone good does not mean that they're going to be good to you. You understand me? Again, just because you treat someone good does not mean that they're going to be good to you. That's what a lot of you people have to understand out there. Let's keep going.
If you attach your future to disorder, do not be surprised when it drags you into financial ruin, emotional instability, or life-altering consequences.
Nah, you tell me what she said. Tell me where she was wrong at, I mean. You know what I'm talking about? I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. For the new subscribers, you do have to hit the notification bell. And once you do that, you're going to see a variety of different options. One of those options will say personalized. That's the default. Don't click that. Click the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new upcoming content. That's very important for you to be in the loop of what I'm doing. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this show today. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. Y'all take it easy now, you hear?